Hi guys, I haven't done a vintage bag review for a while. I haven't done any bag review for a while really, just been busy, and also I haven't really had that many new bags coming in. Certainly not models that I hadn't had before and you haven't seen yet. So this one I haven't shown you yet, and I used it a couple of times recently and I thought I'll just let you know what I think, and yeah, here we go. So this is a Mulberry vintage bag in a Congo leather, teak, so which is slightly darker than oak. And the Congo is this sort of printed, some people call it croc. It's essentially what nowadays would be the PVT. I say nowadays, but actually it's moved on again, isn't it? The leathers have changed. But it's the printed veg tan, essentially. Characteristically nice and shiny, it gets quite glossy, especially as they age. It's really nicely aging leather, I really like it. I have no idea what exactly this style is called. It's a sort of bucket bag. And I'll just quickly show you the features, and we'll give it a measure and then show you what fits inside, and hopefully you'll find that useful. Right, let's do actually measuring first. Move you down a bit so you see the whole bag. Width wise, we've got about 28 centimeters. Height to the top, bottom to the top, is about 27 centimeters. But bearing in mind, to close it, I guess you could leave it open. You have to leave a couple of centimeters. No, I can't see you. You have to leave a couple of centimeters free at the top. I'll show you in a second how it closes. And depth, we've got about 11 centimeters, something like that. The strap, I'm just going to see, is that it's neither in its longest nor in its shortest. That's not very useful. Let's do the shortest, the longest setting. So the longest setting, that is rather long, it will go to is a drop of 65 centimeters. And if I show you 65 centimeters on me is very low. It's almost below my bum. That would be way too low for me to carry. And if we go at the shortest, as it is at the moment, of course you could always go a little bit shorter. You could add a couple more holes in there. At the shortest, we have a drop of 49 centimeters. So on my shoulder, like this. And even on the shortest, actually, I could wear it crossbody. This is where, I think I've got you too close today, that's why nothing fits in. This is where I would sit crossbody. So 49 to, what did we say, 65 centimeters drop. It's a fixed strap, so you can't take it off. I suppose if it was damaged or whatever, you could replace it. You could just leave the D-rings on and click something else in, one of those guitar style straps or something like that. Right, the bag at the top closes with a sort of press stud of sorts. You can see it here. And the additional thing is you could go in there and retrieve your stuff now, but you can also open this bag, this belt. So if you want, like for example, if you're packing your bag in the morning and you want like everything in nice and neatly or whatever, you could open it up, and then it does this. And I'm sure there might even be people who say, you know what, I'll leave it like this, or I might even remove the belt or whatever, but I'd probably, it's fine, you can access stuff with it buckled up. It's just a bit more fiddly probably. But if you would want to, you can see sort of almost the blueprint of the bag. There we go, it's actually this big, and the belt cinches it in. So what did I fit in? As you saw, obviously all of this fitted in with it belted in fully, and we've got in here my book, which I'm just about to start reading, which is Lucinda Riley. I've got my keys, which quite often in these reviews I forget, and I remember today. I've got my Mulberry multi-zip pouch, which so doesn't go with that, but it has all the stuff that I need, earphones and phone charger and tablets and a couple of tampons and that kind of stuff. I've got my Fodori from Naked Cow in field note size with for inserts. And it's rather fat because I've got this little plastic thing in there, and I keep shoving things in that I need to remember. I've got my Mulberry French purse, which is also rather fat because there's lots of cards and stuff. I cleared out receipts, but still, it's quite big. Maybe I just need to have a proper clear out. I've got my work phone, which is a small dinky, what are they called? iPhone SE or whatever. And I've got my private phone, which is an iPhone 6. My work pass. Got some tissues. Got my bus pass and one of those Mulberry ticket holder jobby things. I think it's an Oyster card holder, but it's fine. I use that. And I've got an inhaler, and that's it. And then I can show you the inside. So we've got the signature check lined fabric in there, and then you've got on the back here the Mulberry imprint, and I saw somewhere, oh there we go, we've got the fob there, and if you remember on those vintage ones the numbers quite often are engraved as opposed to etched as they're on the new ones. So there we go. Oh yeah, and there's a little, I'm doing really well today, am I? There's a little zip pocket. How deep does it go? Let's have a look. It's not very big, but you could put in whatever, change, or my bus pass would fit in there, or my work pass, or the keys probably, that kind of stuff. So there we go. I'm trying to think, is this a sharpen? Please, if you know what style this bag is, comment or send me a message or something and I'll update this. Would be really useful. And the sun's just gone really weird, so I still hope you found this useful. Nice little Mulberry vintage bag for you. Let me know what you think. Bye!